Hey guys, so I want to talk a quick video on what next year is going to hold for me and what 2018 is holding for me right now until December of the nth of the month and coming into 2019 of January. So it is December 14th today, and I want to give a couple of notes for the month of 2018. And I'm not going to be all critical. I'm not going to be all political. I'm not going to be all like this and that. It's just, I just want to give statements. I want to give my thoughts on 2018. 2018 has been kind of an odd year for some companies and some things in the world. To me, why 2018? I mean, to me, it was a good year. Yes, it was a bad year because there were some bad things going into 2018. But to me, it was a good year because I looked into the thing for colleges, which is great. I also looked in the thing for jobs and a bunch of other things I looked into. I got back to this YouTube channel. I pretty much I didn't do anything, but I just had fun time in 2018. We spent time with family and going out and stuff like that. And it was just like kind of like the good year. So 2019, I feel like for 2019, I feel like it could be a much better year. It could be better than how the world is now and how companies are. I feel like next year we're probably going to have some changes. Possibly, we don't know. A lot of people are going to complain always the same thing, that we should have a better year. We should have in 2 years another good year. Like 2018 is going to be the worst year. We should, 2020 is going to be the better year. So everyone says the same thing. I understand that we all say the same complaint about, hey, next year's going to be better and this year, 5 years is going to be much better. But the real answer is, to have a better year, you have to do things amazing, fun, and things that you achieve and complete in goals. Now, a lot of times I get questions, and I've had this answer many times before, about doing YouTube videos, about how to achieve a goal and do some stuff. I'm going to give you some tips on goals because some of you, I'm going to give you some tips on how to become a YouTuber because I've said that a couple times. I know you can check out my YouTube channel, couple of my videos I have on how to become a YouTuber and stuff like that. This also applies for achieving in goals and goals in the future you want to do for like your business, school, work, etc. How do you, as a person, like to have an achievement goal and a possible amazing YouTuber creator like me and a bunch of other people out there? Now we're going to start with YouTube because that's the main big topic of this, and then we're going to go to the goals and etc. YouTube is this big corporation. YouTube is this big company where everybody wants to join and post videos every day. Everybody likes to post videos because that is the fun. That's what they like. The other thing I want to talk about this whole YouTube thing is, if you want to have a chance, sorry, that's my birds, if you hear them. If you ever want to have a chance to make YouTube videos, never want to have a chance to become a YouTuber, you need to be as great and as possible and consistent as you want. If you don't be consistent, I'm not going to say anything going to be bad with you, but it's just not healthy to be consistent in life because you have to be consistent in things. Everybody's different the way they are. Everyone's different on, I like to do this, I like to work at this, I like to, work at McDonald's or whatever. So being consistent is the number one key in life. And that's what also comes to YouTube. YouTube is a platform. YouTube is a platform where everybody uploads videos and you have to have different elements, different limits that YouTube's holding. I know YouTube's changing now and the features and everything. You need to be consistent in this. YouTube is a place where you have to take your time and effort into it. I know it's hard work because all the changes and YouTube's implementing and all this stuff. But the thing is you need to work hard. Even if you're a smaller creator or bigger creator, it doesn't matter how much you've been on this platform or you started last year or 5, 6, 8, 10 years ago on YouTube. You have to work your butt off. And working hard makes your life amazing. And it makes you achieve those goals, which that's also part of this other thing I'm going to talk about. And it's clearly fun. If you don't find YouTube as a fun way and you don't be consistent and you don't want to do it, you won't get up there. You can also try other platforms, and you can also try other things in life. Possibly if YouTube doesn't work for you. I've seen this many times by a bunch of people where they've done YouTube videos and they haven't done because they've taken a day off or breaks, or they just can't take the effort into it, or they just don't have time to do YouTube because of schooling and all this type of stuff. But when you are officially consistent and uploading videos once a week, twice a week, couple days, 4, 5, 6, 10 days later, or that day and then after, being consistent is number one. And I mean, that's what everyone wants to do in life, being consistent. So the thing is, if you want to become a YouTuber, be consistent, upload daily, let people watch what you want to do. If you want to do entertainment videos, vlogging, gaming, DIY tutorials, anything that you want to do on YouTube, it's your advantage and chance to do it. Now, same thing with the goals and achieving. If you want to achieve in sports, for example, and become the best sports player, you have to have those words and saying you got to do things right. If you practice every single day, and I know probably a bunch of you have ever heard this, or probably have heard this because your parents, friends, teachers, coaches, anybody who has taught you about being consistent and stuff, about achieving what your goal is, what you want to be in life, what your goal wants to do, or what you want to do in the future. And I understand, you guys understand that, but I'm just giving you a couple tips on how to achieve goals, because everyone's different. Just like me, I've achieved a goal on YouTube for a couple years, right? And I worked my butt off. I know it's hard, but you work your butt off. I remember getting 100 subscribers one time, and it was amazing. Like, I know 100 subscribers is not the best achievement, but it's something you go for. And that's what I love about YouTube. It's just you go for whatever and you upload stuff. So back to the thing. You want to become a better sports player, music artist, a singer, rapper, whatever. You got to practice. Practicing is always the perfect thing in life. And if you don't practice, you're not going to get there as high as possible. And I'm not saying this in a rude or bad way. It's a true statement. Life is fucking hard. And I'm sorry for my younger audience to hear me swear in my videos, but as I was saying, life is hard. And life is this big bubble, and you're in that bubble. And you feel that even if life is hard to you, you just got to push yourself. I know it's hard to say this to some people. It's the same thing when you work out. I don't know if you know, but if you have a best friend, a guy or girl, or just a friend or parent or whoever who is working out and they're feeling happy, is because they're working as hard as possible in life. And life is hard for them. Sometimes for people, they're working hard and they're getting disciplined and pushing themselves. That's what people are doing right now. If you have discipline, which everyone does, I'm having disciplining in working out, which is kind of, to me, I don't like working out, but I have to push myself and to discipline myself, because if I want to change my life, I want to do it. Same thing when it comes to YouTube, same thing when it comes to sports, and same thing when it comes to anything in life. You got to practice and push yourself and discipline. People don't like disciplining. People don't like pushing themselves hard, even when you're doing anything in life or practicing. People hate it. But the thing in life and the key is pushing yourself, disciplining yourself, getting out there, and try to practice as long as you want. Practicing always makes perfect. And I remember my mom, which she still does say this, but when I was younger growing up, I remember my mom always would say, practice makes you perfect. And she's 100% right, because she's telling me everything I've gone through school or working out or anything. She's knowing that since she's by my side and supporting me all the time, she is always going to say the same thing, that practice makes you perfect, to me, because she's wanting me to be a better person. She wants me to be a great son of hers and a really good guy in the future. So I'm just giving some points for a lot of you guys to let you guys know what's up. I'm not here to clickbait. This is not a clickbait video. This is not a rant. This is not a video about, oh, I'm judging anybody. No, this is not a video about that. I'm just giving a video about achieving and goals and YouTube and stuff like that. So I know it's 10 minutes into this video, and I'm not sure what else I can talk about besides that. I mean, just practice, do what you got to do, and just get out there. You've heard a lot of YouTubers say the same thing, and you've heard a lot of like people who have done this before. So all I want to say is hope you guys do the best in your life, right? And hope you guys take the advantage to do advices that I'm saying, tips, and what other YouTubers and people are saying as well. For smaller channels, and now that YouTube has changed, it's kind of hard. But if you, me, and all the other smaller channels out there keep pushing ourselves and upload daily and being consistent, eventually we'll be up there, right? And work our butt off. We will work our ass off. So that's just how it is. Same with anything in sports, and as I was saying before. So if you just push yourself, have discipline and practice and do all the stuff you're working for, just anything in life. Doesn't have to be, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really have to be, I'm working out and then this. No, it can also be with work or anything. Like, I understand it's tiring to go to work every day. I understand it's tiring to upload videos every day. I understand it's tiring to go to soccer practices or game practices. I understand it's a bit tiring to work out or anything you want to do in life. But the key in life is you need to get out there. The key in life is to be as strong as a person can be. And if you are strong, then you can make it in life. And then you can have whatever goals, whatever things you want in life. My goal at the beginning of the year, coming into a couple years, I think 4 years or something like that, I remember that I wanted to one time lose weight for my goal and be a better person and have great stuff in life. I did it. I pushed myself to work out. I pushed myself to be disciplined to working out. I pushed myself in being practicing in other things. And I did it. And I'm happy. All you guys who want help on this topic of becoming a YouTuber and achieving goals, here are the topics that I'm giving you. Just don't fail. And I understand this is like a stupid thing to say to someone, but if you fail in life, it's kind of hard to get up, because a lot of people can still get up and do it. But failing is the number one thing in life that you can't do. Life is hard. Failing is bad. So being successful is great, but failing is terrible. So I just want to wrap that up. Also, I want to talk about fans, how amazing my fans are, how amazing fans are to YouTube since I've been here. The reason I love fans is because I think that fans is fantastic. I think that they have been there since day one, since I've been on this platform. And the other thing, when you start YouTube, you have one of the best fan bases that are just there for you. And I remember when I used to start YouTube growing up my channel, I would have a couple fans supporting me and always being there. Even I would get notifications and replies and DMs on Twitter and comments on the YouTube channel. So all I'm saying is, I have a great fan base. Thank you guys for supporting me. I've said that a couple times in many previous videos, but I just want to say it again because you guys are fantastic. You guys are like the number one people who I admire and care about. And yeah, so take the time, as I was saying, the advice, tips, and hopefully you'll become a better YouTuber, a better person. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.